pace of life is slow, and the lilies on the lake are broad and lush. We're all living here in clover, and the mating season's over, so there won't be cause for anyone to blush. In our land of green and pleasant, every bantam, duck, and pheasant, if they had them, would be walking arm in arm. For our life is good and steady till we're plucked and of and ready. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. There's a turkey with the gobble, watching water start to wobble. When the rooster cock-a-doodles the alarm. We've got pullets, we've got chickens, we've got quails, and what's the dickens? It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. What a gorgeous vision this is. It's Potter, she's my missus. So forgive me if I'm laying on the spot. She goes in morning and quacking to point out the skill I'm lacking. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. Come on, let's take on these strangers. In our backyard of these
For all reference is rejected, plaintiff found
You're still standing? I don't know. It's all right for some.
Well, if you like the sound of it so much, why don't you take a turn on the net? And mind your webs, I just did the floor this morning.
I'd love to have a crack at sitting on the edge for a bit, but you look so comfortable up there. It seems a shame to disturb you.
And what about the extension you promised to build onto the net? It's going to be very cramped once the little ones arrive, especially if that one big egg is in question. Goodness knows what the size that chick's going to be.
You know, I reckon that might be a turkey's egg.
Oh, right!
I had the same problem with my eggs.
Oh, here we go.
We had a whole pack of trouble with the young ones. I can tell you, they're afraid of the water. She had me running up and down the bank shouting, "Break Purdue!" I still couldn't go in.
Drake, how would a turkey's egg get into my net? What's the your side of the family?
We'll just have to wait and see who he takes after now, won't we, dear?
Yes, dear.
Anyway, he must fly. I promised the rooster I'd help him count his chickens. Shall I meet you back here?
Well, where else do you suppose I'm going to be? As a duck when you're stuck, that's sitting in the midst of your nest. When at best you get bored, there goes Drake on the list. I can see him rushing all the time, giving hard to ignore. I don't pretend that this is all he's doing. I must suffer for the billing and the cooing. But hear the pat of tiny feet. It doesn't matter how long I've had to sit here minding my brood. So settled, so soft and downy, the baby bought so golden brownie, the big, constantly open, waiting for food. It's the joy of motherhood, to settle, to wake up and alive. I'll do what any other mother would. Try to do my best at bringing up love. It's the joy of motherhood, to settle first and make it all seem worthwhile. I'll do what any other mother would, to get my ducks set out and living in style. Morning, Marie.
How's mother to be?
Well, she'd be better if the father who was better at being the father who is. I sometimes think I've been better off pairing with a decoy.
Oh, I know. I'm sure Drake is a wonderful father. Oh, when the family arrives.
Not him. Duck by name and duck by nature. Ducking out his responsibilities. Oh, I say, if Mutts remembers sitting on eggs all day, they should have been designed with big old dimples in them.
Oh, I know. What? Which order do you have to go?
Well, by my reckoning, they should be up by now. I went to all my prenatal hatching classes, run by that self-satisfied stork, and she said about half a month. But 2 weeks is up.
The best things come to those who wait.
I don't know. Every spring it's exactly the same. Why do we put ourselves through it?
Oh, we're just regular reporters. All those lovely little ducklings.
All those beaks to feed,
Oh, waking up at all hours.
living in the deep water,
Attracting unwanted admirers.
like the cat. Why do we put ourselves through it?
Well, you hear that dear dabble, you're proud to say, hey, that's my babble. Watch their thinking, voyage out of the page.
Like champagne, we're still seething, bobbing.
Accompanied by mother sobbing,
Believe, thanks be to nature, nobody say. It's the joy.
oh, prepare yourself, Lena.
This one's
wonderful. I am feeling full grown.
Look at you. You have every reason to hold your head up high. Let me rub your back. It's nice and dry.
But my bottom's in bubbles.
Wet
behind you. Something not very nice.
Dear, this is your son.
I created a monster!
He's just not your average duck in the milk pond, that's all.
That's all? Ida, I have a reputation.
I know, dear, and I wouldn't brag about it if I were you. I'm scared.
I tell you, he's a turkey.
He's not a turkey, he loves the water.
Cranberry sauce!
Didn't even flinch. Now I want you all to get spruced up. It's time to meet the other members of the junkyard and to be educated in the ways of the world. Great, don't stare at him. Look at him. It's not their children, that's not made of love.
Look at him. Are you sure he's really one of us?
Family like this is strong to tell you won't come fun. All of you must get along. That's my soul. Now come along, all of you. Stay close behind or you may get trotted on. Wait.
Look at him, like the guy he has knees are numb. Look at him, that was obviously eggshell shot. Bet the neighbors scream and howl when they see our crew. He's the palace waterman,
out with my missus.
What do you mean? I look nothing like him. I'm a self-basic, self-boasting, fine specimen with wonderful spurs. As for that, I would use the stuff to dumb it with.
Speaking of stuffing, I don't suppose you'll be so full of yourself come Thanksgiving.
I hate that word.
What? Stuffing?
No, Thanksgiving.
Congratulations, Ida. They're delightful.
Thank you, Your Grace.
But tell me, whatever happened to that old chappie in the back? He's not exactly your classic featured potter now, is he?
I wish the others wouldn't pick on him still. He'll turn out all right as he gets older.
Well, the others are a triumph, my dear. I only wish I could have produced the fruit of my own this year.
I was so sorry to hear about that, Your Grace. You must miss him terribly.
He was a fine duck, a mandarin. But alas, he became crispy and aromatic before his time. But life goes on. Now, where's Mary got with that French bread?
It's better than the usual stuff. Even the crusts are nice.
Oh, you dabble.
I'm so gone.
Oh, yes, Maureen, this is delicious. Come along, come and try this.
Make way for the red-banded duck. Ida, you're really going to have to do something about that honk. Look, croissants.
Get back. You're a dog ready for you.
I don't get it. Why do they pick on me? I'm hungry too. Honk! Honk! Honk!
If they knew just how dearly I would love to. But it's true, I'm a bird who seems to lack the knack. I'm just different, I'm just different than the rest. And who can blame them wanting me to find another nest? But different isn't naughty, different isn't bad. So why should being different make me sad? I'm just different, they're like peas from the thick pod. No wonder they make fun of me, life's harder when you're wrong. But different isn't naughty, different is no threat, and though I'm still their brother, they forget. I didn't choose to look this way, I didn't want to be unique. I don't like my grubby feathers, and I hate my stubby feet. There's a runt in every litter, one black sheep in every flock. But when you know it's you somehow, your ego takes a knock. I'm just different, but I have a sense of pride. My looks may well be funny, but I've heard the same inside. Different isn't spiteful, different isn't wrong. So why is it so hard to get along? I only want to get along. Different isn't hateful, different could be swell. Different is just, well, different.
I'm ugly.
Oh, they are too cool. I think you look delicious.
What did you say?
I said poultry can be so malicious. Look at them guzzling all that bread.
It's supposed to be really nice. It's French.
À l'orange. You mean to say they didn't let you have any?
Not a crumb.
Oh, well, that settles it then. Lunch is in on me.
Do you mean it? You really are a friend.
Of course I am. Now just follow me.
I'd better ask my mother.
Oh, no, you mustn't. Look, she is talking to her grace. Don't you know the duckling should never interrupt anyone who is talking to her grace?
I really think I should.
Oh, what a feast! A little stale, but one mustn't grumble.
Mama?
Oh, yes. Grace. Downy, when stepping on Binky's bush, it's gonna go round in circles.
Mama, I've been
Just
invited.
a moment, sweetheart. Billy, not such big mouthfuls. And soak it in water first, will you? You'll choke.
Would it be all right if
I'm sure. Oh, Billy, please don't tell me that's not just the oranges. Well, and the raisins?
We won't be gone for long. What harm can it do? Besides, you're hungry, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, that makes two of us. Now come along.
Well, if you're sure.
Oh, I'm quite sure.
It's Ida I feel sorry for. I mean, how she managed to lay the egg, I'll never figure it out. It makes my eyes water just thinking about it.
I think it puts on the wrong message having someone looking like that parade around the lakeside benches.
Beg your pardon, but that's my son you're talking about, and there's nothing wrong with him. He's just a bit different, that's all. And I think that makes him someone rather special.
Well said, Ida. And I agree. And if I agree, then so does everyone else. I think an apology is in order from you two.
Wait a minute. Where's he gone?
I thought he was with you.
He was just a moment ago.
If he's got any sense, he'll have gone to find a bag to put over his head.
Great, that's enough.
Calm down, look, he can't be far away.
He was trying to ask me something.
So he's probably just wandered down to the lake. You know how he loves swimming.
No, not without telling me he wouldn't. Oh, where's he gone?
Oh, for goodness sake. All right. Turkey, you go that way and look along by the milking shed. Lloyd and Henrietta, check around the hen house. Ida will take the ducklings down to the lake.
And I'll coordinate operations from the grain store.
I'd like to pepper the puddles, dabble in the mud, tickle, tickle back in the shallows. Then maybe if there's time, go sliding in the slime to the marsh where you find marshmallows. I'll go and play a dragonfly, watch water both in rain. To say that cats are dangerous is clearly not the case.
Oh, I'd rather play a game that's sharp and witty, and preferably with something in the kitty. You can play with your food before you nibble. You can guess with your joint before the slice. You can play with your food, but don't dribble. My mama gave the best advice. You can play with your food before you dump it. You can dance with your meat before you bite. You can play with your food and pop it. It's a crazy
We could go rushing in the rushes, dashing down the ditch, find a kind of place where it's foggy. Then make a little camp, then just think of it, then pour me in my made the foggy. And if the other ducklings want to come and join our games, they have to make a promise first to stop calling me names.
I'll help you to forget the way they scolded. Don't stop smiling, I have fixed my napkin folded. Oh, you want to play hide and seek, do you? Oh, Ducky, where are you? Am I getting You can play with your food before you eat it. You can spit your chow before you chew. You can play with your food, you can't beat it. So ducky, ducky, ducky. Ducky, let me play with you. You can play with your food before you bite it. You can toy with your tongue before the crunch. Play with your food right by. A crazy little game. Tell me something, Ducky. Do you like oranges?
I don't know, I've never tried one.
Well, suck on this. It's a crazy little game called Lunch.
What's that noise?
Salivate.
It's coming from outside.
Would you like little children from the farmhouse playing dolls? Do they come and play with me? Do they ring around my Rosie?
Maybe we can have lunch some other time. Goodbye. Oh no! Now was it left past the cowshed and right at the hen house? Or no, we passed the pig's trough. I remember the smell. And there was a water butt that she wouldn't let me swim in. No, I'm quite sure it was right past the cowshed. I'd like to paddle in the puddles, dabble in the mud, stickle back between the shallows. Oh dear, I think I lost!
What? With the cat? But don't we still get lost from cats? Everyone does that.
You don't know for sure. That's enough of that. He'll be back by morning, and when he gets back, you're going to be nice to him. Now off to roost.
Leave this to me, love. Now, which do you think is my best side?
Zoom in for the headshot. Confusion, anguish, matrimonial disquiet. I love it. And, close up for the reaction shot.
This, dear, is Maggie's pie from America's Most Feathered. They're doing a feature. This will get us one up on those pelicans. Here's the picture you wanted. It's a bit torn, I'm afraid. Of course, we're all still in a state of very.
There's lonely. Do you think your son was abducted? Or is it possible that he ran away to escape his persecutors? What are you trying to say? That's good. I'll sit down, get emotional. Just a hint of anger. I'm filling up here. Can't you just leave us alone? Oh, nice, very nice. Fight yourself.
What about me? Does no one care about what I think?
Sorry, sir. Coming to the end of transition. I'm going to leave the final case with Iron, just in case your son is out there watching. But for now, I'm Magpie with American Ghost Feather, saying if you see anything suspicious, from thieving magpies to lost ducklings, the chicks on our platform are waiting for your call. All right, Iron. It's time.
And don't start bubbling, for God's sake.
I expect you to appear. Call my name, but it's your voice that I hear. Every moment that you're gone is a moment of regret. Every tear I fall is all that's supposed to hurt. Get out! Leave, all of you! Every day more empty than the last. Everywhere the sun was shone, a shadow has been cast. Every moment that you're gone is a moment of regret. Every tear of my
street. This way.
Excuse me.
Keep walking, dear. Eyes front. Heel forward. Forward car.
I wonder if you could help. You see, I'm lost.
No excuse for bad navigation. A bird who gets off this flight path doesn't deserve his wings. That's what I always say, isn't it, dear?
Always, dear.
But I can't even fly yet. I got lost on foot.
Infantry, eh? SC business.
He's only a youngster. Perhaps we could direct him. Give him his marching orders.
Very well. We're geese. Migrants. You know, birds of passage. Run a tight fleet. Wouldn't do for us to lose our way.
Well, there was that time you got lost in the Windward Island.
Windward, dear. Windward. That was a different matter entirely. See, weak thermals, strong headwinds. We were blown off course.
Then how did my sister manage to make it to Fort Lauderdale?
Yes. Quite.
Where are you trying to get to?
Back to my mother, on the lake. I think it must be in that direction. I saw some ducks flying over a few moments ago.
Well, if you did, it was probably the last flying mission.
What do you mean?
Haven't you heard of the ground to air? Bang, bang, pop, pop.
No!
There's a chute on the marsh. It's very dangerous.
What is a chute?
It's a people sport. One group of men run off the marsh, scaring ducks into the air, while another group of men shoot them back out again.
Gun dogs, they must be stopping the chute again. Time for maneuvers. I hoped you wouldn't come to this, but I have no option. Company, fall in! I didn't mean literally. All right, eyes front. Let's have a look at you. Barnacles. When I said eyes front, I had hoped your body would naturally be facing in a similar direction.
Sorry, Commander.
Bigfoot, you've thrown into something. How many times have I told you to mind your own business? See to it. Snowy? Oh, never mind. All right, men. We've received orders to embark on a very delicate, not to say dangerous mission.
Oh, one of them, is it?
Our task is one of reconnaissance and of reunification.
Oh, here we go again. Translation that.
This little duckling Leslie has lost his mom, and we're going to help him find her.
If that's what he means, why won't he just say it? You can always tell Thomas Group by Pigeon English.
Attention! As you know, we're about to take part in an exercise, the likes of which we have not faced before. You are fine-minded geese, and I know that you will give your very best. Good luck, men.
I
my friend. She said the people had put away their guns. She lied. Oh, Mother, what will I do now?
Hold your head up.
It's not always so easy to hold your head up high and appear bright and breezy. I thought dreams were made for a reason, but hope seems to fade with each season. And Mama, you seem so far away. It's your voice that I hear. Oh no, a people person!
Well, I can do, but I'm fresh out of speckle.
What's that? There's a dirty footprint on the shag.
It's always in a place that shows. Some people are so inconsiderate. Why can't they step on the powder section like civilized folks?
Never mind where they stepped. The point is that someone has stepped at all in our house.
Whoever it was has burst one of the pillows.
I'm not a burst pillow.
Oh my word! It speaks.
What are you? Animal? Vegetable? Mineral?
Duckable. I mean duck. Duck. I'm a duckling.
Are you sure? Was your mother a duck?
Yes.
Well, she must have been speaking to parrot when she saw you.
Oh, but that's terribly good.
Thank you, dear. But I don't think I've ever seen such an ugly duckling.
What are you doing in our house?
Well, I was sheltering from the cold. I saw the door was left open and didn't think it would hurt to step inside.
Not hurt? Not hurt? Well, let me tell you. The marks you've left on the carpet will drive the old woman to bring out the carpet fresh. We can't stand the suspense and all of that, can we, dear?
Steady, Queenie. Don't upset yourself. He's obviously going through the molt. Hormones raging, irrational behavior.
What of it?
I don't think I like your tone, bullshit lad. Mind that. We'll be marking the next anti-massacre.
What's an anti-macassar?
Well, I don't know.
So are you going to eat me?
Don't be disgusting. The very thought. I've never been into the bird butchering business. Couldn't be doing with all those feathers. No, no. It's like eating a meal and flossing your teeth at the same time. No, the old woman poaches me a fresh fish.
But she's a person. Doesn't she hurt you? And you're a chicken. What are you doing shut inside? Wouldn't you prefer it out in the yard?
Are you crazy? All that scratching and scraping? I live on the couch, thank you very much. You know, domesticated. It takes all sorts to make the world. On that point we all live. It takes all sorts to make the world, but we don't want them here. Our taste is good and liberal. Our views are well expressed. It takes all sorts to make the world. It's just that. All sorts that's.
So, you should be very grateful that we bothered to enter a conversation with the graphic himself. Lobot, so named because it offers some deficiencies in the leg department, is normally very particular about who she speaks to.
And I might as well tell you that Queen is particularly snobbish when it comes to social intercourse with poultry. I'm so glad that our common interest in needlepoint has rendered us such close friends.
When one explores the great outdoors, one fears what one may see.
We're Nuri, sharp, perfect niche is here on the 13.
Outside, the world keeps changing. It's a constant state of flux.
That doesn't suit domestic folks. It's best left for you ducks.
Oh, it takes all sorts to make the world. On that point we are clear.
It takes all sorts to make the world, but we don't want them here. Our taste is good and liberal. Our views are well expressed. It takes all sorts to make the world. It's just that. All sorts.
I think my sort.
Oh, please.
All sorts best.
But what do you do here all day?
Well, we sit and chat and sometimes I will arch my back and let the sparks fly from my fur.
And then we sit and chat, and sometimes I lay an egg.
And is that it?
Well, of course. What else is there for civilized folk to do? What do you do?
Well, my absolute favorite thing to do is swimming. It's so wonderful letting the water plunge over your head as you plunge right down to the bottom.
Lobot knows all about plunging to the bottom, don't you, dear?
Come on, I'll show you.
Swimming? In autumn? I never heard of such a crazy notion.
Well, you could use the exercise. Think of your thigh meat. You've got drumsticks like an ostrich.
Well, you're not exactly playing at your step aerobics. It's as much as you can do to get your flap open.
Gracious, Lobot, you're missing your program. Chop chop. She loves watching her antique shows.
Where's the remote?
On your pillow, dear.
Click.
6 months on and still no sighting of the duckling who, as you'll remember by the photograph given at the time, can best be described as having a rather unforgettable appearance. Now, our experts believe that he may have undergone certain changes already, and they have created a composite of what they think he might look like today. Now, some viewers number is now on your street.
Mama!
Is there something you'd like to tell us, dear?
Mama!
Did you run away from home?
No,
Well, there's only one thing left for me to do. I'll call the police.
Oh no! The old woman!
Nonsense. She wouldn't ring her own doorbell. Come in.
Quack, quack.
What are you doing here?
Thought I'd get my goose egg. Is that any way to greet your long-lost feather father?
Your father. Ugliness certainly runs in the family.
That's not my father! Don't listen!
Son, he is overcome. Son, hug your daddy. Your mother and I have been worried sick.
Don't let her near me! Does that look like a duck?
Now, dear. People who live in glass houses shouldn't call the kettle black or something like that.
That's a cat!
Now listen here. I am sorry if there's been any inconvenience to you, and I'm most grateful that you kept him all in one piece. Come along now, ducky. Thanks to nice poultry for looking after you.
That's a cat, I tell you! A sly, treacherous, double-crossing,
Hungry?
no good, conniving barn cat!
No use. The line is busy. Well, hello. You look so familiar. Mercy. Another duck? What's the matter? Don't you have a pond to go to? Meow.
Shouldn't you be getting back? You said his mother was sick with worry.
Meow. Meow.
I told you that was a barn cat!
A barn cat? Don't you remember?
Don't you be getting any ideas, Queenie. You and I have an arrangement. Remember? Oh no, there will be tears before bedtime.
Sister, I'd be honored, though I'm not of your ilk, if we could get together, maybe share a dish of milk. Sis, I'd be delighted, though it's true you're a scrub, but when let's have things easy, one likes a bit of rough. Queenie, you barn cat! Meow. Meow. Enter on the tile we will talk under. Together we will sit on garden wall. Together we will make you see how under.
You'll be throwing up fur balls.
Together we will build ourselves a cat lab. Together after dark we'll violate. Together we will struggle for a cat nap.
Together you could string a violin. Have you forgotten, dear, that when it has confirmed that they can fit you in, you need to be deferred, and with your last attack, you almost fell apart, so maybe you should go. It's only fair to say that she is rather good to carry her around. Her fur is not her fur, and on the hygiene front, two people stand alone. It's better you don't know. I don't wish you one. Madam, that's best friend
get mine. Together we will sing our own cat song for us. Together we can choose our liberty. Together we will conquer all before for us.
You can't rid the rubber flea. You've got to help me out. It's looking pretty black. What will become of me if she should go with that? She's gonna gooey eye, and I am terrified she'll leave me on the shelf. Go on then, oh dear, alas, the door was left ajar. The duckling has a knee. He won't have got that one. If you start making choice, you're bound to hear his voice and catch him for yourself. Don't let us delay your trip. He'll soon be within your together, as if nothing really happened. Together, we will stay. Together, we will stay. Together, we will stay as me and you.
That's a great my mistake. I could let her go searching for my son. Yeah, that's one. It ain't right. I spent weeks spilling beats here with Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. I'm depressed from the mess day and night. And what sort of time do you call this?
We sort of lost track of the time. The owl never gave us sleep.
Well, your father does.
Mom would have let us stay out.
Mom's not here. You grounded.
Oh, Bono.
And where'd you pick up language like that? I told you not to hang around with that Maggie Pie. She's so blue.
Well, you say it.
That's different. I say it in a mature, adult, and grown-up way.
Still means the same thing. When's Mom coming back?
I don't know, honey. And have you preened your feathers today?
We haven't gotten around to that yet.
What do you mean you haven't gotten around to it yet? What are they teaching you these days? You know what happens to ducks that don't preen? They sink.
But she is coming back.
I don't know, honey. And did you eat the pond weed I packed for you?
The pelicans wouldn't have pondweed.
No, the pelicans wouldn't.
Will she find ugly?
I don't know, honey. I don't know. All right, kids, it's time to roost. Make sure you brush your beaks. And don't take up all the water. My bill's big enough. When Ida said she'd go, I had to let her. Ashamed because this apron suits her better. Where's the joy in motherhood and endless rounds of chores that have to be done? Then when you think you see the back of them, you find an actual fact you're back at square one. There's no joy in motherhood, or if there is, it's something I just can't see. And Ida somehow copes with all of this, and then on top of that, she puts up with me. Now what?
I will search every pond, I will search every stream, every river. And the rise of faith, the rise of faith must be gone. Are you missing from my life? And when it brings to living without you, I feel
Look at her. Has she seen the way the odds are stacked?
Well, have you heard anything from Ida yet? No, she's got the cell phone switched off. But the pigeon delivered a note this morning. It just says, I'm here. Twin Jugs, Minnesota. I don't know if that's a place if she's just being offensive. Look at her. Nothing changed her strong belief.
Look at her. It's so hard to come to terms with grief.
oh, he's about so high with a rather characteristic honk.
Sounds like that's what he shot through a while ago. I said he shot through. It was us who was shot through. It was like snag problem. Or maybe it was pedal problem. You can take this map, Mr. Phillips.
And how do we know you're not a cat?
I beg your pardon?
That duck who came by here turned out to be a barn cat. One of those nasty transfigurations.
No, Drake, listen! He was last seen traveling in the direction of Moorland Farms.
That's north of here, isn't it?
Yes?
How very interesting!
Yeah!
Help me, please help me, I'm caught.
Who are you?
I'm Penny. Do you think you can untangle me?
I'll try. What are you?
That's wrong. Oh, mine's a hook. No point in this boat getting damaged.
A Why?
Typically, my first migration, what happened?
Your first what?
Migration. The cold weather setting in. I'm leaving today for the Longhorn.
Leaving?
Yeah, but I want all those questions.
Sorry.
What's your name?
Everybody calls me ugly.
Oh, don't. It's just a stage we all go through. You should have heard some of the things they called me before the long. Penny Dreadful, Penny Plain, Penny Dropping.
Pretty Penny? How could anybody call you May?
Well, like I said, it's just a stage we all go through.
Excuse me, could you lift your wing up?
My mother always warned me to avoid the fishing line people left behind.
So did mine! She used to tell me when we were out swimming. There, just one more loop around your leg.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was going to be left behind, and this is no place to spend the winter alone. Where's your flock?
I don't know. I'm lost. I was separated from them, and the more I search for them, the further it seems I wander away.
That's dreadful. Where did you last?
In the spring.
In the spring? You've been lost since the spring? You poor thing. You can't stay here for the winter. You'll freeze.
No, I'll be all right.
Honey, come with me. The others won't mind. The next spring, we'll return together, and I'll help you look for your family.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Of course you could. Come on, we'll never catch up.
Penny, I'd love to. I'd really love to, but I can't. I can't fly. At least, not well enough to go with you.
That's okay. You can't fly as well as the others. I'll stay back to fly at your pace.
It sounds wonderful. It really does, but I must keep going. I must find my mother. I can't be far away now. Maybe when you return in the spring, we can meet up again.
I'd like that. Are you sure you'll be all right?
I'm sure.
Penny, come along, darling. We'll be late.
I really hate to leave you like this, but I really have to go now. Thanks. I won't forget you. Bye.
I've seen butterflies on bluebells, drinking in the dew, cobwebs in the sunlight, shining. I've seen them too. I've seen woodlands in the autumn, falling leaves of every shade and hue. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you.
bet she doesn't even come back. But if she does, why would she want anything to do with me?
Ribbit, ribbit. Oops, pardon me.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, Feathers. I didn't mean to make you jump. Not that there's anything wrong with jumping, of course. It sort of runs in my family. Or jumps in my family, depending on which
What do you want?
want.
All right, go ahead and get it off your chest. Tell me how ugly I am.
Ugly?
There. I hope you feel better now.
Whoa, whoa. Hang on a minute. You mind if I hop off and come back again? I mean, have a word with yourself, Feathers. Who am I to call you ugly? Look at me. There, see? I mean, connect the dots. If we're talking ugly, they don't come much more aesthetic challenge than me. You know what your trouble is? You've been treating yourself too much.
What do you mean?
You got down in the mouth. No, forget nothing.
I just want to be left alone.
Now this is downright antisocial. Hang on. I have human in my throat. Oh well. I know how you feel. You must have let it depress you. I started out as a blob of jelly and it's been downhill ever since. I just said to myself one day, someone's gonna come along and kiss me and I'll turn into a beautiful prince. And then I say to myself, now get real, who really wants to punch a frog?
No.
Our image isn't in vogue, that's all. I'm telling you, Feathers, one day ugly will be in. If you just sit tight on your lily pad, each silly pad will pass. And those who sport this season will fall flat on their ask your mother what it's called. But just you wait and see, for the day will come when we're down, and then I guarantee out there someone's gonna love you, someone's gonna love you, war can all. Out there, just around the corner, in a muscle corner, someone's gonna fall for you. Though I'm Tyrannosaurus Rexy, someone might be sexy in my way. Though it may take some time when you do number one, 'cause out there somewhere someone's gonna love you.
You really believe that?
Of course, if I didn't, I might as well just donate my legs to gastronomic research. You gotta look at the brighter side of the lily pad. We are hideous creatures, have redeeming features, so why not let your better point shine forth?
A mouth that runs from east to west is bound to make you look depressed. It's better in the corners, go point north.
Now that's the idea. So don't go in your hiding, there's no need for the time. Even some potatoes have got nice eyes. I'm telling you, Feathers! Out there, someone's gonna
ever find yourself near the duckyard, do drop in. I'd love you to meet my family.
I'll be seeing you, fellas. Hope you find them all right. Stay warm, stay cheerful. Ribbit, ribbit.
Honk! Honk!
That's my beauty. It's no good you struggling and honking. I've got a family to feed. You'll make a fine Sunday roast.
Honk! Honk! Honk!
Now, where's my knife? It's colder than a penguin's picnic out here tonight. Darn, I must have left it in my car.
Hello, Jackie.
You again? What are you doing here?
Well, I see the macrame classes have paid off. Uncle Bird told me where you were.
Well, you're too late. I'm going to be eaten by the people.
Such a waste.
Even if you found me first, you'd only eat me yourself.
Prove.
Well, you're not going to get me.
Listen, I have what I think you will agree is a very tempting proposition, one which might just satisfy us both.
Well, I don't like oranges if that's part of the plan.
Listen, if you come with me, I will take you back to the farm, and you will get to see your mother for one last time.
Either way, I get eaten, right?
Well, you can't have it both ways. Quick, make up your mind.
All right, you're on.
And remember, don't try any funny business. At least this way you get to see your mother.
Well, Colonel, the cream of my cornflakes, he's a scamp.
The pond more deeply
My dear.
But he's dead. My baby is dead. It's my fault. He wandered away from the nest last spring. I should have gone after him, but I had his sisters to rear. I couldn't just leave them. Now I'm too late.
Cry. Cry, my dear, for the warmth of a mother's tears can thaw the stoniest heart.
Oh, if only I could believe that.
You must. For what do we have if we do not have hope?
I'm not a duck! I'm not a duck! I'm a swan! Honk! Mama! Just knowing you were out there, help me to get by. Until we're reunited, I can hold my head up
Father, this stick and knife for yourself. The one that saved my life. Do you remember? Oh, come on, still remember me.
Of course I remember you. You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. How could I forget?
Well, you should take a look at your own reflection.
I've seen rainbows reaching skyward, pass between the clouds and fade from view. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you.
And you knew I was a swan.
Of course I did. That's why I asked you. If only your wings had been strong enough.
Now you can come with us and learn our ways. And my mother, can she come too?
Oh, of course I can. I'm just a baggy old duck. Can't teach you the ways of the swan.
But you taught me to swim.
From what I remember, you nearly killed me. Three birds of a feather just like you belong to the swan. I think I know someone who's around with me that you should go with them.
But I want you to go.
Can't come with you. My place is back in the lake with your father, bless him. But visit us all the best. Take care of him for me.
I know this must be hard for you. You'll be safe with us. I promise.
I'm sure he will. Let's see you fly. Go on, you can do it. Take a run at it. You can do it. Go for it. He was different from the rest. I know he can't go along with me. I know I'm stressed. He wasn't mine to mother. He wasn't mine to rear. Another deepest washed away. Another mother's tears. 1, 2, 3.
You didn't think we'd leave you behind, did you?
Oh, but you must. It's your life and you belong with the swans.
Why? You're my mother. I don't care whose egg I came out of. You're my mother. You raised me, and that's what counts.
Well,
It takes all sorts to make a world. And you always said that the duckyard would be boring if we all looked the same. So I've decided to come back.
We're both coming back.
To be the first swans on the lake. I was different as a duckling, and I'll be just as different as a swan. I like being me. I like my honk. I like being different.
oh, you certainly are that. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Well, let's go. What are we waiting for? I can't wait to see Drake's reaction. He might lay an egg, and that might turn into doesn't bear mind thinking about.
Wait a minute. I've got just a little unfinished business. And I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is Penny.
Hello, Penny.
Welcome home, my dear. And I've been thinking, I'm getting rather longish in the bill, and I think it's time for me to relinquish the red bag. Well, that's right, for you're indeed the finest bird of this lake, as I know I was in my day. And let it be known from this day forth that the red band will be known as the Signet Ring.
Oh, yes.
What?
I made it through Thanksgiving.
Woo!